having real problems with this. Tim, where's Tim Harris? Where's Tim? Tim, you need to get your logistics sorted with your mic. Just a while. I'm going to put my laptop here. Going to be doing a little bit of work on that later. First of all, thanks very much to the Softwires and to Tim Harris for having me here. Great to see, just a great positive vibe that I'm getting from all of you here. Don't actually know what you guys do. I was booked at fairly late notice, but Softwires sounds like a great concept. I'd certainly be interested in if they get commercially available. I say run with it, guys. Softwires, great concept. Just a little bit of info as to why I'm here. Basically, Tim Harris was very keen for this to be not just a comedy social night, but also a kind of wellness night, a sort of educational, mandatory training seminar. And essentially, he doesn't want to pay for 2 venues. That's good financial sense. So we're all going to be learning together. Okay. So I've got a little presentation that's going to be taken, usually clock it in about 90 minutes, and occasionally have been known to push past the 100 barrier. But if that happens, please do go and get your refreshments and your toilet breaks now, because you won't get the most out of the seminar if you don't stay for the full 90 minutes. Most of that will actually be taken up with the laptop. I was promised a projector by Tim. He hasn't produced it yet. So what we'll have to do is actually just take the laptop and just pass it around. The PowerPoint, it's around about 5 minutes long. I'd say there's probably, what, 40 of you here. So that's a good 200 minutes. Maybe 2 or 3 of you can plug together and look at it at the same time. So, for those of you that don't know me, still having enormous problems with this microphone. For those of you that don't know me, I am Jeremy Beans. I was a professional cricketer in the late 90s for Surrey and nearly England. And since Y2K, I've been offering personal effectiveness and life coaching strategies, okay, based on the twin principles of cricket and life. Honing on those 2 bastions, okay? What I'm really interested in is personal effectiveness. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, okay? We all want to be more effective, right? Right. Say right then. We all want to be more effective, but when it comes to training, let's be honest, there's a lot of nonsense out there. I'm talking total BS. Okay? That's where I come in. Tonight, I'm going to be offering you a comprehensive and integrated business and life methodology. Something that I like to call the final solution. Now, Jez, you ask, what is the final solution? Okay, perhaps the best way to express it is through a metaphor. I was actually trying to explain this last night to my wife, Trudy, last night, and I said, Trudes, what is it that you most desire in the world? And she said, Jez, what I desire most right now is for you to go downstairs and finish your presentation in the shed. And she's great like that. She's got a really lovely sense of humor, really wicked, really nasty sense of humor that I love. And she's very keen for us to maintain our personal space. I think a lot of couples don't have that. She's very keen to really enforce that distance. And that's why she bought me the shed in the first place for my birthday. Just to fill you in, the shed, it's a little oasis, okay, away from the BS of modern life, okay? Down the bottom of the garden, it's a little, 4 foot by 3 foot. I've got my laptop, I've got my flight sim PC, I've got my tracker bars, I've got stereophonics posters, my Discman. You get the idea. It's bliss. And actually, wish I hadn't gone down there last night because I found and drank it was the Capri Sun. I think was slightly out of date. It had a picture of Tim Henman on the back. Could be going back to the late 90s, and I was quite violently ill. I dreamt I was being chased by a dog with Shane Warne's face, and truly made me sleep in the spare room. Yeah. But we're getting off topic. The final solution. Let's talk about that solution. Okay. People ask me, Jez, what makes you happy? Well, where do I start? My wife Trudy. A hot bath. My Sunday night Skype conversations with Colin Jackson. A genuinely awesome piece of gammon. The point is, it's different for everyone. And here I am tonight to tell you guys how to make it work for you as individuals, right? Okay, we're not getting it. Probably the best way to get it is through visuals. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the laptop. That'll take a little while to start up. Should have done that before. Literally no worries. Just so you know, all of this material is available online. Thanks to this little babe. I am fully mobile, 24/7, 365. Okay, that's not my number. That's how much I am mobile for. 24/7, 365. If you want my number, then by all means, let's go for a drink after this. I won't give you my number then, but maybe then we can diarize something for the future. We can meet up then, and then you can maybe give me your number, and then I'll send you my number, and it'll be a reciprocal process. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. That's still loading. No worries there. Any minute now. But through this little puppy, I am controlling my Twitter. Okay, my Bebo, my Friendster. Okay, all of that through this. Okay, and it's a great little piece of technology. I can think of a life strategy, and boom, I've tweeted it, and 28 people across Warwickshire are reading it. Okay? That's the kind of zazz that you're getting, okay, with the mobile internet. I will try to be, it's password protected, isn't it? Just need to think of that. I always try to be ahead of the technology curve, right? You guys know about the technology curve. I've always tried to be at the top of that. And that's why in the late noughties, I developed the Platypus handheld mobile device. Me and my web guy, Philip, we saw your apples, your Blackberries, dividing up the mobile webiverse, okay? We saw a gap. Not a big gap. Yeah, you had to look real hard to find it, but it was there, and we squeezed in, okay? And that's why we worked together, me and Philip, my web guy, and we developed the Platypus handheld mobile device, the first mobile device specifically tailored to the Warwickshire area. And it was a beauty. It was a total beauty. It was a lovely slim line, about the size of a Polaroid camera, and you could easily fit it into a rucksack, a handbag, most gym lockers it would fit into. And it was great. It was specifically designed so you could download emails from any account in the world, and it was, thanks to a deal we had with Warwickshire Council, you knew about upcoming cultural events and bin collection times. That was really tailored. Obviously, we call it the platypus being the only one of the early mammals with non-visible ears. So we, at the time it sounded like a good idea, but in hindsight, I'm not entirely sure why I put my full weight behind that, but you know, in the helter-skelter vibe of IT entrepreneurship, you know, that kind of vibe gets all up in your head and things move faster than you like. Okay, you guys know this, making your Softwires. So that's still loading any minute now. Sales didn't go well, if I'm honest. And by the time we'd upgraded to the Plat 5 and Plat Max, we were pretty much insolvent. And I think you can still buy them in Philip's house. I think he's got a few knocking about in the attic. So let's just try and see if we can get this password working. I mean, for me, the internet, probably the second most important innovation of the last decade, I'd say. First being the panini machine. It's working. Because, you know, since, I mean, before you had the old panini machine, you know, your lunch and dinner, it was a mess of time-consuming variables. Am I right? You know, your chickens, your meats, your veg, okay, your beans. Now, I know that I'm never more than 4 minutes away from any hot sandwich. But I mean, technology and me go hand in hand, not just business-wise, but also play-wise. Okay, I'm talking about your love films. Yeah, you guys know that. Yeah, we get the. I don't know. Just to explain, if you order a Hollywood movie from them, you tell them the kind of Hollywood movies that you like. They send them pretty much straight away, and you get them, you watch them. Sure, it's a bit of a trip to send them back to the depot. You know, it's about a 90-minute trip in the car, but you know, I'm willing to go with that. I'm willing to go with that. Similarly, I've just got into online poker. Not a player myself, but you know, it's a great spectator sport. I go in there, I hold every hand, but it's great to see the pros, you know, doing their thing. You pay $50 for entry, but you know, that's just like paying for any ticket to any good spectator sport. So the internet and me, you know, we really go hand in hand. This isn't working, so I'm really sorry, guys. I think I'm probably going to have to call it a night around about now. For those of you who haven't quite grasped what that final solution is, I understand I haven't made it entirely clear. If you want to know more, then please get in contact on my address. Okay, get in contact through Twitter. Okay, leave a message on my blog, jeremybeans.blogspot.com. If you do leave a comment, please do leave your full name, phone number, and postal address so I can get in contact with you and reply to your comment. Otherwise, you know, you're just shouting into the ether. I usually have a guy on a PA guy who kind of plays some uplifting music after my seminars. Again, Tim, you've let me down. I think I'll have to play it out through this. I just want to give you a kind of an uplifting kind of vibe, just to you know, get you feeling, leaving it with a bit of zazz. Are you feeling the vibe? I've just noticed, sorry, I've got a text from Trudy. Do any of you know how to delete programs on a Sky Plus box? Because she wants to delete my David Attenborough stuff to record some nonsense that she wants. But, no. If anyone, I'm going to be at the back there, if anyone wants to know anything more about the solution, the final solution, or you know how to operate a Sky Plus digicoder, then please do find me at the back. I'm going to be here until around about 12. Trudy's got the car, she's got Bikram yoga tonight. So please do get in contact. Listen guys, it's been a total pleasure. Okay, ciao and good evening.